In the stillness of a lonely country night, a storm brews that no one can see coming. Oddity 2024 from Irish filmmaker Damien McCarthy isn't just another horror movie. It's a chilling descent into grief, revenge, and the supernatural. One that grips you not with loud scares, but with creeping dread that seeps into your bones. The story begins with Dani, a woman who has made a life with her husband Ted, a respected psychiatrist. Their home, a converted barn, is wide, echoing, and isolated. Dani should feel safe there, but on her final night, she receives a troubling visit from one of Ted's patients, Olin Boole. He claims he's seen someone lurking around, someone trying to get inside. Dani brushes it off, but the air feels wrong, heavy with unseen presence. And then tragedy. Dani is found dead, her life taken in violence. Olin, unstable and disturbed, is blamed for the killing. But soon he too meets a gruesome end. A convenient resolution, perhaps. Case closed, but not for everyone. A year passes. Into this uneasy calm steps Darcy, Dani's blind twin sister. Unlike Dani, Darcy isn't fragile or unsure. She is fierce, sharp, and deeply connected to the world of the unseen. An antiques dealer and medium, Darcy is a woman who knows how to read the shadows. She arrives unannounced at Ted's doorstep, carrying with her a strange gift, a life-sized wooden mannequin. Its carved face stares blankly ahead, its limbs stiff, its presence wrong. Darcy claims the mannequin might hold the key to what really happened to Dani. Ted is unsettled. His new partner, Yana, is outright terrified. But Darcy won't leave. She has come not only to mourn, but to uncover the truth. And if the living won't confess, then perhaps the dead will speak through her. What follows is a slow unraveling, a tapestry of secrets, betrayals, and hidden horrors. The house itself feels complicit, creaking and sighing in the silence of night. Objects seem to breathe. Shadows stretch a little too long. And always, that mannequin lingers. In corners, in doorways, in the background of shots where you swear it wasn't before. Silent, watching, waiting. Damien McCarthy crafts this tale with precision. Unlike most modern horrors, Oddity doesn't scream at you with relentless jump scares. Instead, it whispers. It breathes down your neck. It unsettles you in ways you can't explain. Every knock, every pause in the soundtrack, every still frame of that mannequin pushes you deeper into unease. Carolyn Bracken delivers a powerhouse performance in dual roles, embodying Dani with warmth and vulnerability, then transforming into Darcy, cold, intense, and driven by a purpose she doesn't fully share with others. Her presence anchors the film, shifting it from tragedy to something uncanny, something dangerous. Thematically, Oddity is more than murder and mystery. It's about the bond between sisters and how grief curdles into vengeance. It's about power, who wields it in relationships, who manipulates it in the shadows, and what happens when that balance breaks. And beneath it all, it's about the inescapable reach of the past. Because in this story, the dead do not rest quietly. At festivals like SXSW and the Overlook Film Festival, audiences responded with awe, awarding it audience awards and hailing it as a new cult classic in the making. Critics praised McCarthy's restraint, calling the film unnerving, unsettling, and unforgettable. RogerEbert.com's review singled out its final shot as so perfect it exceeds expectations. And The Guardian praised its deft blending of gothic atmosphere with supernatural terror. The mannequin itself has become an icon of the film. A simple prop, yet one of the most effective horror devices in years. Unlike the ventriloquist dummies or dolls that litter the genre, this mannequin isn't campy or theatrical. It's raw, uncanny, and human enough to unsettle us in primal ways. Watching it sit in silence as events spiral toward violence feels like staring into the abyss. By the end of Oddity, truths are revealed, loyalties shattered, and justice, or something darker masquerading as justice, is finally delivered. It's the kind of story that doesn't just scare you in the moment, but lingers in the quiet after you've turned off the lights. Damian McCarthy has proven himself a master of atmosphere. His earlier film Caveat showed flashes of brilliance, but with Oddity, he refines his craft into something tighter, sharper, and more haunting. This is horror not for cheap thrills, but for those who want to feel the slow burn of dread, the creeping chill of a story that digs under your skin. And so the mannequin sits, silent, waiting, a reminder that grief and guilt cannot be buried, that the past does not stay buried, and that in the world of Oddity, the dead always find a way to speak.